What's going on, everyone? This is Jason at SportsBoxBreaks.com coming to you live on 8/12/2025. I am doing our 2025 Top Series 1 Baseball Celebration Mega Box. 4-box break number 2. Who's got who in the break? Joe W. has the Diamondbacks, Chris M. has the Braves, and Lisa T. has the Orioles. Mark B. with the Red Sox, Paul K. with the Cubbies. Lisa T. with the White Sox, and Dalton W. with the Reds. William D. with the Guardians, Joe W. with the Rockies. Lisa T. has the Tigers. Matthew F. with his Astros. Joe W. has the Royals. Lisa T. with the Angels. James D. T. with the Dodgers. Dalton W. with the Marlins, I should say. Joe W. has the Brewers. Ben W. with the Twins. Lisa T. Mets. Tom K. Yankees. Mark B. with the Athletics. Dalton W. with the Phillies. Robert P. with the Pirates. Joe W. Padres, Giants, Mariners. Dan B. Cardinals. Dalton W. has the Rays. Joe W. Rangers. Lisa T. Blue Jays. And Brian M. with the Nationals. Guys, 60% off of the Cello and the Panini Mixer. 10% off any personals. Everything else we're going to be working on and getting filled up. Remember, everything ships in our breaks. Hits are going to be the inserts in this, so look for, exclusive confetti cards. So we're going to sleeve up all those and everything. We'll do 2 boxes at a time, but all cards do ship as always. All right. Got my waste bucket, and we're good to go. Joe, Matt, everybody, don't forget, like the channel. Follow us on YouTube. That's our main place. But wherever you're catching us, sign up for an account. Use SBB60 off for those remaining spots. Check your emails once you sign up. We'll be doing a lot of promotions this month. I got a bunch of stuff coming up, so it's gonna be the last time I'm live for a little bit. Get some more stuff sold out. Everything that breaks tonight is going to be shipped with last week's stuff, so I'll get it out by the end of the week. My plan is to get it all packaged up and out tomorrow. So, sorted, packaged, and everything out tomorrow, whatever breaks tonight. Including everything that went last week, Heritage, and all that stuff. And like I said, once fall hits, it looks like Monday, Tuesday is going to be break night, and then every other weekend when I don't have the kids. Is my plan right now. That 2020 is getting down there. I can't wait to open that up. I think that's going to have some bombs in it. It's been sitting there. I do have some 2020. I got the blaster boxes from Absolute. I got one playoff hanger left. I've got a Bowman blaster left. I really got to start re-putting stuff back on the shelf, but whatever we can get rid of, we will. Don't forget to share our social media stuff, guys. Follow us on there, like it, help it out. Again, every card's going to ship. Let's pull one of those mascot relic autos. I don't know how many people still do ship everything, but we still do. And free shipping throughout the United States. International, I think we're only charged like $7.95 or something international per order. All right, here we go. All right, let me take this. All right, and that there. And let's get some focus. I got to look at the cost. They charge you to go live on X now. So I got to check that out and if it's even worth it. All right. We got Colin Ray. All right. So Colin Ray kicking it off. Again, all cards will ship. All right, we got our first confetti. It's Tanner Bibby. Tanner Bibby. There's Screech. Mookie Betts insert. All right, there's an Ellie. Aaron Judge. Power players. There is Game Day Drip. Jarren Duran. Nolan Arenado, and these that are not numbered or autoed or relic or anything, of course, go to the team on the left. All right, we got Mitch Garver. All right, O'Neal Cruz is our next confetti. Going to Pittsburgh. The Philly Fanatics there. Move my arm back. There we go. Bobby Witt, 90s. Francisco Lindor Chocolates, Juan Soto. This camera's loose. All right. Game Day Glamp. There's a Skeens. Jesus Sanchez. We got back-to-backs here. Back-to-back confettis. We got Hurston Waldrop. Jesus Sanchez. Nolan Arenado, C.J. Abrams, Bryce Harper. What do we got here? Jake Cave. Clark. Okay, next up here we've got... Ooh, nice. How about a James Wood confetti rookie? And then we got Tristan Cassis headed to Baltimore. Or Boston, I should say. Not numbered. Teal. So Cassis heading to Boston. Mark V. Ellie De La Cruz. All right, Jonathan India. Lawrence Butler. Aaron Judge insert. There's a Michael Jack. I'm getting a couple nice Michael Jacks back from SGC. Jose Ramirez. Matt Chapman. All right, we got Andrew McCutchen. Pause showing up. All right, our last stack here. we've got a Justin Henry Malloy. And we got a silver Cedric Mullins. Vladdy Sr. that was. All right, is it color? Yeah, how about a pink call to the hall, Nolan Ryan for Houston. There you go, Matt. Pink call to the hall. All right, box 1 is done. Not bad, no hit yet, but a couple of nice parallels. All right, let's go on to box 2. Pull the cards over. Here we go. Andrew Abbott. Reese Hines. Ellie De La Cruz. All right, first one out of here, Carlos Rodriguez. James Wood. There's a 90s. There's Blooper showing up. Chapman again. Come on. I want to find one home field advantage at least. That's what I'm shooting for. An auto would be great, but I want a home field advantage. Jake Rogers for Detroit. And then River Ryan, rookie silver. Thought that was Matthew McConaughey. It's Gunnar Henderson. There's Mariner Moose. All right, we're getting 2 here. Oh, a pink. Very nice. We got a Patrick Bailey for the Giants. And then we got a pink Xander Bogaerts. Pink confetti. Not numbered, but very nice. Going to the Padres, Joe W. Joe W. getting that one. All right. Juan Soto. Francisco Lindor. River Ryan. Corey Seager. Nothing else there. All right, another silver. We got Marcus Stroman bread. We got Patrick Bailey. Wade Boggs 90. There's Mr. Red. How about a Jacob Wilson confetti? We'll take it. Jacob Wilson confetti for the A's. You got a base one, Matt. Jordan. Jose Ramirez. Slider. Kobe Delicious Mayo. All right, what do we got here? Cabrian Hayes. Corey Lee. All right. Okay, 2 boxes in. Not bad. Some nice parallels. Still looking for a nice hit here. See what we can do. Again, I'll sleeve all those up afterwards. All right, these are already been cut. Guys, Finest is a little ridiculous, about $500 a box. You guys interested in me like listing a 2-box break of it? I can't imagine doing a 4-box break at $2,000. It's like 5 something, 480 something. That's why I haven't listed it yet, but I can. Or should I do like a big mixer again, like a 2025 big hit mixer, like we did with 2024? Who's following us out on Instagram right now? Yeah. Take a look on David Matthews, Matt, at what they're putting Finest out at. Someone also asked me for National Treasures, I think football. I'm like, I don't have $3,000 a box. Like, what are you supposed to charge? And I get random teams, would be great, but we haven't had luck selling random teams. You guys like your teams, and I'm fine with that. I think there's 4 hits per box, 2 per inner, 2 per mini box, I think, in Finest. All right, I'll see if I can put something together with that. I'll take a look at the higher end 2025 and try to make a 4-box break where it's not like just 3 hits either. Throw like a jumbo something in there. Maybe a Topps Chrome jumbo. I think that's like $600 a box. It's like, ooh, we have a red card. It's actually the 90s border. All right, one more here. All right. I could even do a whole break of that, Joe, if you'd like. It's just, you know. But yeah. Let me look into it. I'll be doing that this week. Like I say, I have company coming this weekend. Next weekend I have the kids, so yeah. We're gonna have some time to fill some stuff up, which I'm excited about. All right, we got 3 cards turned over here. We got Luis Garcia Jr. We got Alec Boehm. And we have, oh, look at this. Dylan Moore. That's a sick-looking card. Team Border. I thought it was the Moose card. I thought it said Moose when I flipped it earlier. Dylan Moore. Team card. Team Border. I like that one. This will go to the team on the left since it's not numbered. All right, we got a relic. George Kirby for the Mariners. Who's got the Mariners? That's Joe W. Very nice, Joe. Still on a home field. Ronald Acuna Jr. Silver, San Diego. Perfect weather in SD. So yeah, see that. I thought it was Matthew McConaughey. All right, all right, all right. Reese Hoskins. Dylan Cruz, rookie. It's a real cool looking card. That border, that Seattle one is real nice. All right, a little Skeens insert. All right, Corey Seager. Gunner. Julio. All right, Padres here again, National League, and Drew Thorpe, rookie. Brooks Lee showing up there. Mark Schumann, Max Schumann, I should say. All right, last little stack here, box 3. Jake Delicious Burger. All right, that'll do it for box 3. Game day drip. All right, let's go on here to box 4, our final box. Can we get a home field? Can we get an auto? There's Shohei. Greatest hits. Devers. Cole Reagans. Corey Seager. All right, silver, Nathaniel Lau. And then Miles Nicholas. Sandy Koufax. Carlos Correa. Drew Romo, rookie. All right, another pink. Edwin Diaz, very nice. Another pink sparkle confetti. Going to the Mets. Lisa T. taking that one. All right, we got Shea Langoliers. Bobby Witt. Bryce. Teoscar Hernandez. And Freddie Peralta. Silver. Teoscar Confetti. All right, Ronald Belanco. Corbin Carroll. We got Ahmed Rosario. Willie Mays. Christian Yelich. Adrian Del Castillo. Gunner again. Julio. Get the stretch. Oh, that's Coolio. Oh, it's Julio. Joe Adele. Wish I had kept his stuff. I dumped all of it. Angels. John Gray. Rangers. And that'll do it. All right, well, we got a relic out of them. We'll see what else we can get. All right. All right, we're going to sleeve up the hits here. Let me grab the hits and grab some sleeves. I like to just do it on camera so everybody can see it's done. All right. Silvers, confettis, non-numbered, and the relic. Go back here on this. All right, relic's done. I loaded up on my top loaders. No pun intended. All right, let me grab a bunch of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Silvers are done. All right. Color inserts that aren't numbered or different borders, parallels. You guys have a good weekend this weekend? Mine was good. I had the kids. Actually, I have to call Saban right back after this. He got his hair cut. I can't wait to see it. There we go. Felt like it wasn't going to go in there. Okay. And now the confettis. Seven in the 2024 cello boxes. That's 2 Donruss, 1 Absolute. So we have a chance for downtowns and kabooms. And then the 2020 Panini Mixer 6 box. What do I got in that one? 2 Absolute Blasters, 2 Contenders hangers, a Prestige Blaster, and I think a Playoff or 2 Prestige Blasters. I think it is. Couple more here. So what I'm going to do with breaks from now on, guys, everything I list, of course, is going to break. But the way prices fluctuate and everything, it won't get on the break list until we're down to single digits. And then that's when I can't, the way the business is going, this is just me. I don't know what everybody else does, and, you know, it is what it is. But in order for me to keep this going, I basically have to purchase it as we're closer. I can't have it sit on the shelf and depreciate. So everything I list will always break. I'll never cancel a break ever again. Did it once in 14, 10 years, whatever, 11 years now. And that one just, that was awful. But that's the way I'm going to go now. So we get the stuff down. Stuff gets bought. It's here, and we rip it. And the reason I'm saying that is, well, if you want to see something go, promote it, and get as many spots as you can afford, let's do it. And if there's anything you guys ever want to break, sales at SportsBoxBreaks.com or directly to me, Jason at SportsBoxBreaks. And you could also shout out on social media, and I get back to you pretty quick. All right, a couple more here. Move these out of the way. I did get an email. Why do you take your time on camera and do all this? You never used to do that. And I'm like, well, times have changed, and people have complained recently that the cards were bent or something. I'm like, well, as you can see, they're going in and they're not bent on the video. And you're telling me the top loader is not destroyed, so. And it's another way for me to double check, make sure I don't see anything obvious. If I do, I usually point it out. Down to 5 in the 2024. 5 in the 2024. All right, I got 2 more to sleeve up here. And then we'll do a hit recap. One last one. All right, guys, appreciate you filling it up and get it shipped out in the next shipping batch.